Welcome to Japan English News, Quick Scan. Today's headlines. Kishida pushes for 1 million daily COVID shots in bid to speed up booster rollout. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has set a target of speeding up COVID-19 booster vaccinations to 1 million shots a day by the end of the month, as the government eyes extending the quasi-emergency measures in Tokyo and 12 other prefectures. Kishida told Parliament Monday that his government would step up operations at large-scale vaccination facilities as it tries to reach the target. Employers would also be encouraged to press ahead with workplace boosters, he said. Shionogi may apply for oral COVID pill approval next week in Japan. Japanese pharmaceutical firm Shionogi said Monday it is looking to apply for approval of its oral COVID-19 drug as early as next week after mid-phase clinical trials showed it was effective in reducing the coronavirus in the body. The results of Phase 2 clinical trials of the drug known as S217622 are extremely good, Shionogi President Isao Teshirogi said during a press conference. Sapporo in deep disarray after record snowfall pounds city. Record snowfall paralyzed transportation networks here and in its neighboring region, forcing a railway operator to cancel all train services to and from the prefectural capital on February 7. In Sapporo, a record 60 centimeters of snow fell over the 24-hour period through 2 p.m. on February 6. As of 1 p.m. that day, the accumulated snow from the preceding days in the city reached 133 centimeters at some locations, surpassing 100 centimeters for the first time in 8 years. BOJ applies minus interest rate for MUFG bank deposits. For the first time in 6 years, the Bank of Japan has applied a negative interest rate to a megabank, for a portion of Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group's checking deposits from the end of last year through January, sources said. It marked the first use of the BOJ policy tool since it was introduced in 2016 and used at the beginning on reserves that financial institutions hold at the central bank. Japan's tech giant Toshiba to split. Sell stake in carrier. Embattled Japanese technology giant Toshiba plans to split into two companies, one focused on infrastructure and the other on devices, in its latest effort to placate unhappy shareholders. As part of the proposed plan, Tokyo-based Toshiba Corporation intends to sell its joint venture stake in Toshiba Carrier to the US-based Carrier Group, for about 100 billion yen. Toshiba is also selling Toshiba Elevator and Building Systems and Toshiba Lighting and Technology, it said Monday. Australia to open borders to vaccinated travelers on February 21. Australia will open its borders to all vaccinated tourists and business travelers from February 21 in a further relaxation of pandemic restrictions announced Monday. Australia imposed some of the world's toughest travel restrictions on its citizens and permanent residents in March 2020 to prevent them from bringing COVID-19 home. Taiwanese supplier to chip producers announces expansion. Global Wafers Company, which supplies silicon wafers to semiconductor manufacturers, says it will invest $3.6 billion in facilities in Asia, the United States and Europe after its attempt to acquire Germany's Siltronic AG failed. Sunday's announcement comes amid shortages of processor chips and other semiconductors that are disrupting auto manufacturing, smartphone and other industries. Producers are announcing plans to expand output, which will boost demand for wafers. Figure skating / Russians win team gold, Japan earns first ever bronze in event. Russian figure skaters claimed the team gold medal at the Beijing Games on Monday, with 15-year-old sensation Kamila Valieva landing the first quadruple jumps by a woman in Olympic competition. The United States took silver while Japan clinched the bronze. Pre-competition favorites, the Russians sewed up the gold even before the women's singles reskate component, but Valieva capped the day's competition in style. Olympics. Japanese ski jumping greats praise Kobayashi's epic gold. Japanese ski jumping legends joined in hailing Ryu Kobayashi for becoming the first jumper from their country to top the Olympic podium in 24 years, and at the same time ending a half-century normal hill drought for Japan. Ski Association of Japan director Masahiko Harada, who won a gold medal in the team event on the large hill at his home Olympics in Nagano in 1998, said Kobayashi is a hero to a new generation of men's ski jumpers in Japan. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.